So I just want to talk to y'all. I've been traveling on this journey since I was a child. I want to say I was always able to see things for what it is. Um, and there's a lot of people that I helped along this journey as far as their awakening process. Um, I helped out many people just to get slapped in the face, just to be betrayed. Some of you watch them on YouTube. Um, I come from being a different type of thinker, and I've been spied on by people from other channels or a person from other channels, and they use my information. They use the words that I use, and they reword them, and they copy them, and they reword them so you'll think that they sound knowledgeable. I ain't gonna go into details, but you'd be surprised on how many people take information from smaller platforms and they bring it to their own. And many of you watch them and y'all thinking that they're saying something profound, but they're taking it from other people's channels, like mine. They'll take stuff and they'll reword it and make it sound like they came up with it. And it's sad that they do that because it says a whole lot about their character. Because you don't want the next person's channel to grow, so you want to take stuff from them and make it sound like that, to make it seem like you are saying something profound. And I don't think that's cool. I think that's not cool. I don't think that's cool. I think that is like really showing your phony side, letting you know that you're not real about consciousness in general. Is that you just need an audience to get money from, and you want people to really mimic you and copy you because you're copying from somebody else, and you're taking their download their dialogues and stuff like that. Not many people are saying Grand Rising. Not many people were saying that. Not many people were saying get your popcorn ready. I was one of the ones that stopped it. Hey, peace, what's going on? Told like damn it. Yeah, I was saying that stuff from the old channel I was featured on. I was saying get your popcorn ready and all of that. How you doing? Is that PO? Oh man, what? So I was on that. I was on another channel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was saying get your popcorn ready before. You know what I mean? My day's fine. How's everybody doing? Your local girl, how you doing? I was saying get your popcorn ready from the channel I was featured on years ago, and that was taken. How you doing? To those weird sisters. I mean, you'd be surprised on how many people took a lot of stuff that I said. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna remove you. So it's like where I come from. I did this all of. What's the favor? Um, so it's like I come from a line of people that were revolutionaries. You know what I mean? My family, my family. I had two members of my family member that were a part of the Black Panther Party, the original founders of the Black Panther Party. You know what I mean? And what happened, I'm starting to see how people like to take things from others. And they want to keep on doing it. And when I came with the Get Your Popcorn Ready from the old channel I was featured on, it's like that same person used it. You get what I'm saying? Many of you probably watched the person. And I taught them a lot. You know what I'm saying? I taught them a lot when they stayed in my home. My day's fine. Rushed Holcomb, and they used to stay in my home, and I taught them a lot. Matter of fact, they're a Reiki master. A lot of people don't even know they're a Reiki master. I made them a Reiki master, and I used the masculine and feminine energies during that time to initiate them. And the reason why they're protected is because of that Reiki. I'm just getting tired of a lot of stuff from this person, and they trying to say I put something on them and I didn't. Now, here I am. I'm here on my channel and it's growing, but my family is still being harassed, and it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I had my kids on here early, but I didn't show their face. But it's sad that okay, you trying to go viral? Okay. Well, you know what I'm saying? I like to see what I can do to help out with that. But my thing is, I'm really here to help out people. I'm not here to back to attack anybody. I've been on my path for ever since I was a child, man. Let me tell you, when I was a child, I thought I could. I thought I was a monster killer. I thought I was going on a mission to kill monsters. I would watch movies like that dealt with slayers of monsters and stuff like that. I used to do that stuff. I used to be like, oh, I'm on a mission. I was a kid. I was a child saying, telling everybody, we got to go to the graveyard to kill some vampires. I was saying stuff like that when I was a child because my spirit always been against negativity. Always been against negativity. Um, Matter of fact, my the angel I was born under in the Judeo Christian background that I studied, the angel I'm under pretty much say that I'm protected by the divine, and then it says that I can communicate with things that's not in this realm, and there's positive entities or deities. So it's like when I go through my process of meditation and I hear certain things and I'm being guided upon things, I share it with people. Um, my godfather in the Ifa told me the gift that I have, and I use that gift to help out people. And I try to protect people when I feel like something's not right. That person that was on the who channel I was on years ago, I did try to protect them. Okay? And I'm telling y'all got too many people out here that are say that they see things but they don't really see it because they know that there's people that's been called to have the same calling, and they'll use that energy to try to get from them, and they'll use it and they'll drain you from it. I'm telling you what I know. And a lot of times when you hear people that is like that, that's charismatic like that, be careful of them because they know certain things that they're not telling you that comes from the practices of those that was dealing with negativity. See, when it come down to magic and all of that stuff, it's about the practitioner of it. It's not about the ways of people doing it. It's the practitioner and their intentions. I really want you to understand that. The intentions of the individual is what really matters. If the person is a negative being, then their practice is going to be negative. And negativity can come to you in a positive form by being disguised. Like right now, I keep on seeing forward and it's going to one. I know that they're watching. So they can go ahead and copy what I say. And they're going to use it in the next stream that they have. You got people in these larger streams that will take from the people that have smaller streams like myself that's actually saying something that's on point, and they will use this information and reword it and have you thinking that they came up with it. I'm telling you, mark my words. When you start hearing people saying certain things that sound similar to anybody that's have smaller platforms like myself, just know that's where they got it from. Just know where they get it from. Because now you got to question, are they really living that? I really want to tell that person who channel I used to be on, I wish you stop putting negative stuff about me and my family because I stay in the same home that you stayed in. Please leave me alone. I'm far from homeless. Please leave me alone. And I don't have nothing that backfired on me because I don't put spells on nobody because that's against cosmic law. When people put spells on somebody, that's against cosmic law, and guess what happens? They have to deal with the consequences and repercussions. They have to deal with the consequences and repercussions. How you doing, Moose Highlights? Thank you for saying that, Tolika Demet. I appreciate everybody, but I'm saying you cannot put magic on people or spells on people because it will go against the cosmic law and it will backfire on you. But you have to understand words can be used as spells too. So when you're trying to say something about somebody in a rap song or whatever you call yourself doing, ladies and gentlemen, just know you're casting a spell on them and it will backfire on you. Because you might not know it, but words are used as weapons. That's why they always say in the Christian world, no weapons against me shall prosper. See, I remember that, but you have to understand that people are on this daggone these platforms. Be careful who you listen to. That's why I give y'all the people I listen to, from the Black Witch Yaya, the Conjure Queen, the Real Kaya, Hood Mystic, Bobby Hammett, Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Francis Quest Welson, Dr. Phil Valentine, Panic, Dr. Malachi York, Dr. James Amos, um, uh, um, Azil Bay, rest in power. Um, even a seer, Joe Bratton Bay. I can go. The list goes on. Even down to Dr. Ben Yakinen. I can go on and on and on with the people. These are the people I listen to. Oh yeah, Cauldron. Shout out to her. You know, Dr. Mumi Saraki. I listen to these people. I love their energy. I stay away from certain people. I watch certain people for entertainment purposes, though, and they can say something during a time that could make sense. I listen to the Tariq Nasheed to a degree when I want to hear something that I probably haven't heard because he'll mix comedy with some truth in it. I don't really follow him. Then I listen to the guy Phil a little bit just to see who is on there on his platform to talk about something that deals with the diaspora and also those that's in so-called Africa, Al Kebulon. See, not nobody want to talk about this. See, I don't come on here to debate, but I want to set the record straight. Be careful who y'all listen to because they're taking information from smaller platforms like myself and they're rewording the words and they're teaching you like they actually learned something when in actuality they're regurgitating it and they're trying to use the words and their wording so it makes sense to y'all, make it seem like it came from out their mouths. I'm telling you what I know. There's only a few on here that's actually original. And a few of us on here that give shout out to people that we look at on YouTube. And like Brother Noof told me some weeks ago, he said YouTube became saturated now. It's saturated. It used to be the popular thing, but now everybody's going to Rumble. I have a Rumble channel. I haven't really started on talking on it yet because I want to figure out how I want to put it together. Because now y'all going to have me going to talking about worldly events and how it corresponds with the spirit realm. But before I do that, I want to go through the rites of passage first. I told y'all that. It's a process. And honestly, I know I'm taking my time with this because I don't want to do something and I get slapped in the face again when I help out people. I'm letting y'all know that I'm on here for the goodness for the people. I'm not on here to take anybody's money. I'm not for that. A lot of information that I want to bring, you got Caucasian people that will charge you $10,000s for that. You got people that look like me that will charge you hundreds of dollars when I start coming forth on the stuff I really want to talk about. But many of you are following these people that don't mean you no good, and you thinking that they are here for you, and they really not here for you. They're trying to take your money, and they're also entertaining your spirit, and they're playing with your soul. I'm not here for that. I was watching the person who used to stay at me channel not too long ago, and they talking about crystals, and I can guarantee you they wasn't talking about crystals until I started showing this book. Instead, I started showing this book right here. See, I'm giving information for free that you can start reading on your journey, on your path. Why? Because I only go by what I was told several years ago when I was doing security. This Caucasian woman, Albion woman, when I was working at Johns Hopkins Hospital, the main campus here in Baltimore, doing security, working the night, the graveyard shift. And she came to me, she's like, Mr. Forte, can I tell you something? I'm like, yes, ma'am. Well, she said, well, I'm at Forte L, but she was like, brother, Mr. Forte, I said, yes, ma'am. She was like, I spoke to a friend of mine about you, and she said, you're a light worker. I said, really? During that time I was growing, I didn't know what a light worker was, so I just shook my head, yeah. And I knew I was a star child, and I knew that I knew what realm I knew what dimension and all. I knew all that's the way I came from. I knew the stars, constellations that I used to be on and everything. I could tell all of y'all, no lie. And she told me that, and I was like, dang, I'm a light worker, and I looked it up. Yeah, I'm here to help out people. But I told my brother William Jolly Bay last night, after helping out this brother named Joseph Eubanks L, I'm not doing it no more to a degree, because I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson from helping out those that are not grateful. Those that want to go into the African spiritual art forms, I have to question what are their intentions. The intention should be to help out the people, because you know why? We have so many people that's going through crisis in their life. They have attachments from entities that are negative and that's trying to destroy them. And it might not be this lifetime, but it might be a past life. If not that life, it's another lifetime. See, we got to really start looking deeper into this stuff. I don't play with this consciousness, man. I don't. I don't play with it. You got people that say, I'm sun gazing. Duh. I'm sun gazing. That's what they'll do, like it's a joke. Or they'll come across hawks and say, oh, that's a hawk in the sky. And let me tell you, that is in the Native American astrology, that is my animal totem. It's a hawk. That is Haru. Hawk/falcon. That is Haru. Haru is connected to the deity or the Orisha Shango. I don't have to make up none of the stuff that I say. A lot of times I say this stuff and I'm being honest. I don't have time for games with people. I don't have time for people taking information that I be saying, flipping it because I'm a smaller platform, and put it in their words like they know what the hell they talking about. I get people harass me, calling me all kinds of stuff on my channel because I know who they come from. And I'm here to tell those people that's trying to bring distractions, that's trying to stop me from putting out the message, you better hope and pray that the ancestors have forgiveness on you. I don't need to hurt anybody at all. I let them take care of you. And for the person that keep on trying to say I practice witchcraft, you know who you are. Leave me alone. I don't have to come after you. I don't have to do I don't do no spells. I don't know no spells. However, I'm highly protected and I'm highly loved in the spirit realm. And I have a job to do here. If you want to mimic me and copy me, at least tell your subscribers where you get your information from. And at the same time, you stole something from my house dealing with astrology, and you know it. And you also know rituals or rites, may I say, because when you stayed in my home, you left piss bottles in that room and you spilled piss in my house. That is a ritual, that's a rite, and you know it. So please stop trying to say people catch witchcraft on you and they're not. I don't think you really know what witchcraft is. So please stop doing that. And please stop having people calling my wife's phone. Because we've been done with you long ago. I'm working on my channel, building my channel up, building my credentials up, taking care of business, taking care of home, being a husband, being a dad, being a provider, being a protector, being a teacher, being something that you wish that you were on. As far as rapping goes, I used to be an MC. I don't have time to be rapping. I'm 44 years old. My thing is dealing with generational wealth, financial security, spiritual security, protection, and also having a healthy lifestyle, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially. I am with the right people at the right time, and I'm highly connected now with people that I needed to be connected with in my circle now. I kept my circle small. I am not going to be reaching out to too many people unless they really need to talk to me. And I'm talking about new people. There's no hatred here. There's nothing but divine love. There's nothing but divine love, divine appreciation. So please leave me alone and keep going what you're doing on your side and leave me alone on my side. Because where I am at, I'm at a peaceful state. And I'm focused on me and my family and my spiritual growth. And I'm on my path. So please stop putting false references and stuff that you think you know about me and you don't know jack. Because I do know that you're not talking that talk that you talk on here. I know you're not. I know you're not talking that talk, and I know you're not. I know you just talking talk, but you're not walking that walk. I know that. Everybody in my home knows that. Everybody in my father's side and my mother's side knows that. Everybody know that you took all my information from me. Matter of fact, a good friend of mine named Carlos Lincoln, who knew me for 30-something years, will tell you I've always been like this. Always. And he know about you, and he said you're all talk, and he's very good with analyzing people. He has a very keen sight on seeing things for what they are. And he told me, he said, little bro, you always been like that. He said, that person is just a talk and they're taking your information. And if he's not taking yours, if he's taking yours, he's taking other people too, and he's regurgitating it and putting it on the channel. I give references. I give book references. I give internet references. I give references to who I listen to help out people on their journey. This is what I do. I don't tell you how to live your life. But remember, sir, you are a Reiki master. I made you a Reiki master. That's why you're feeling protected. Because when you have Reiki on underneath you, you are highly protected. You can start seeing things differently and clearly. You know that. I told you that. So tell your cronies to leave me and my family alone. And I'm focused on my platform. This is my last time giving you this energy. Very last time. Me giving you this energy. So, to bring it down to you in layman's terms, find yourself within and go on your own journey and stop trying to mimic everybody that have a smaller platform than you or a bigger platform than you, and you're using their words like you are saying something profound. Stop doing that. Start doing real research and stop Googling. Get a book and start reading. And we're not talking about the same old books that you're reading. Okay? That whole Nasara thing has been in effect, but things got to take place for it to happen. Let the people know that are melanated, they have to have a nationality. In order for the people to really get what they need, as far as the melanated people or so-called black people in America, they have to have a nationality. And no, we're not talking about the Hebrew Israelites. I'm not disrespecting them. I'm not saying that the not the nations are gods on earth, because you're not recognized. They're not recognized by NATO or recognized by the UN. You need to get your Moorish nationality. I am friends with people that are actually indigenous that are really go by the names Il and Bay and so on Facebook, on some social media, and they are actually living by that. They will tell you that the UN recognized the Moors. Listen to the song by Stevie Wonder, "Misrepresented People." I recommend anybody listen to that about who the so-called black man and black woman is in America. The the song is called "Misrepresented People" by Stevie Wonder. Okay? I'm not on here to attack anybody, but I'm here to let it be known where I stand. This is my last time giving you this energy. And just know that you tried to put something on me on your channel by rapping about me. So leave me alone if I'm not bothering you, because I'm not. If anything, I say the old channel that I was featured on, because I need to let everybody know what I was doing before I even, because I sacrificed this channel just to be on that channel. And during that time, me and those brothers blew the channel up, and a lot of the brothers knew that. Hell, you got old subscribers telling me that when we were all on there, we blew that channel up. We made you even more known in the conscious community. And this is not coming from me. This is coming from old subscribers that I spoke to when I get a chance to. And the people that's following you now, they don't realize a lot of your information, where you get it from. You come on small platforms like this and you take out information. I think there's a brother named Fire Angels who passed away, who information that you stole, that one of your old subscribers that I talked to, who name is Denise, told me that he said you were stealing from his channel. And it's crazy because the stuff that he was talking about, I talk about. He talked about Ogun, Oshun, Shango, Yemoja. He talked about all of that in his songs. He did rap songs too. He was freestyling on his channel. Rest in power to that brother. Then he started talking about the Vistica Pisces. That's the stuff I was about to start talking about. That's the great womb, the great sacred womb of the great mother of the so-called Black Madonna. Not one time you give praises and thanks to the great mother. That's why I tell people to watch the Agent Smiths out there. That's why I tell the people, watch the Agent Smiths out there, because it's too many. The Matrix means mother. The Matrix was created by the goddess Sophia. Sophia was one of the names of the divine masculine's wife, who created the demiurge. The demiurge is who y'all pray to. And the demiurge made the archons. The archons are who you call your Agent Smiths. You can call them the demons or whatever you want to call them. Look this stuff up. Let me tell you. When it comes down to all this information, you got to know where to find it. Well, if this is, I don't know who's watching, but I know Mother Shelley Case, and she watches. I will send the reference to Sophia, who she is. Sophia, in the Yoruba tradition, is another name for Oshun. The name Sophia means wisdom or wise dome. Then, what you don't understand is that the story goes that in the Yoruba pantheon, that Oshun touched herself and she gave birth to Elegua. The cross that you Christians all be kissing on, that is a symbol for Elegua. i.e. the one that's at the crossroads. You also gotta talk to him first to talk to any Orisha. Listen, they took your fundamentals on what you studied and they used it on you to confuse you. And I'm talking to you brothers and sisters that's melanated. Y'all thinking it's witchcraft. No. There's a movie that me and my wife watched yesterday called The Believers. There's a movie, old movie with Michael Sheen called The Believers. I recommend y'all watch that. And talk about Santeria. Talk about that. And many of you need to understand, the ones that say that they are chosen, the spirits have to choose you, y'all. The spirits have to choose you, and it says it in this book. It says it in this book. They have to choose you. You don't choose them. So all y'all that say that y'all chosen, keep in mind that the Christian faith originated and came out of the Ifa and Santeria teachings. And also along with Islam. You take all the rights out of Islam, you have Christianity, family. If you know about the story of Muhammad was funded by his first wife, Khadijah. She was wealthy, Muhammad was broke. People don't even know that Muhammad was illiterate. And he came across the angel Jibril, from what they say, in a cave, and he taught him the Quran. The word Holy Quran means holy reed. And if you listen to those that are Muslim, when they recite in Arabic, it's like they're singing. That is what the teaching that's the teaching of the Holy Quran. It was like it's tones. The Creator deals with tones and vibrations, and the word Allah is a feminine name. Anything ending with AH is feminine. I'm trying to tell y'all some real stuff here. Because what happened, the patriarchy did not want the matriarch to wake up. The Da Vinci Code holds the keys. The movie The Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks in the beginning, he showed you all the symbols, how all of them symbolized the divine feminine. There's a video around with Professor James Small when he was on Sonetta, and a so-called black woman asked him who are black women, and he said there's an old Egyptian sacred text where the great Amun-Ra, where Christians and not just Christians, Muslim, Catholics, Christians say, in the Muslim world they say Amin. The Catholics say Amen. Christians say Amen. So the great Amen or Amun-Ra looked at his daughter Mayat, which is Lady Justice that you see in the court system. Lady Justice is Mayat. The story with Mayat, if your heart outweighs the feather, you go to hell or you get judged, and you reincarnate or you stay in purgatory. I'm just going to say it like that. Okay? Amun-Ra looked at his daughter Mayat and started questioning, and he realized that he was created. He was created by his mother, who was the real God. I think her name was Mut or Nut. Kid you not. And he realized that he wasn't the creator, that it was his mother that was the creator. Did you know that there's a video lurking about the Great Mother, another name for her. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna try to mention it on other live streams so I can remember her name, because I used to say it a lot. But it said that she was created before the God was, and she represented the darkness, the great womb, the triple darkness. The triple darkness. The three phases or trimesters of the womb. I don't know if y'all really getting me on this. We're living in a world. We're living in a world that deals with this, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that I'm coming from a standpoint of love, and letting y'all know that I love those that watch me. But please keep in mind and be aware when people are saying they're the chosen ones. Many are called, but few are chosen. And I'm going to tell you, only the ancestral spirits choose you with the divine creator. Listen, 2 years ago, God came back, man. Near-death experience. And I was told by my godmother that I have a calling. I said, yes, I have a higher calling. She said, yes, you do. So please keep in mind where we stand at. Please keep in mind where we stand at, y'all. I love you all. I don't have no hatred towards that brother. And I'm letting that brother know I don't hate you, bro. And I don't want to call you, bro. I don't hate you, dog. I don't. But you need to really give thanks to people that helped you along the way. Because the frequencies and stuff that you're talking about, you were never talking about that. Affirmations, you were never talking about that. You really need to give credit where credit is due on brothers that helped you along the way. Because years ago, you had people that wanted to attack you and brothers protected you. Now when we all not cool anymore, now you think there's us that's attacking you. We're not attacking you. These are the people that we was protecting you from. So we just want to tell you, and I speak on behalf of all of us that was on your platform during that time. That's why you weren't attacked like that, because we protected you. It was the three people that protected you. Yours truly, Brother Noof, William Jolly Bay. The three of us had to sit down and said, this brother don't know anything spiritual and highly spiritual, let's protect them. So when anytime anybody had to ask you any high spiritual questions about anything, we chimed in. We protected you when we all were cool, or when we thought we were all cool with you. And I want you to know, this is me burying a hatchet once and for all. I don't want to hear you say anything else about anybody putting anything on you. Because if anything, you need to look at yourself, because you're putting it on yourself, because words are used for weapons. And when you say things about yourself, you cast spells on yourself by saying things like that, saying that somebody's you're putting it on yourself. So you need to watch what you say. Because the throat chakra is very powerful. And on that note, I want to let y'all know, for the record, this is my last time talking about this person. I just need them to go ahead and move on and stop trying to say when people put anything on them, because nobody never put nothing on them. And just leave me alone and leave my family alone. Tell your people to stop calling my wife, stop calling my family, stop calling my phone, stop texting me, stop using weird text messages, texting my phone. Leave us alone, because we're not bothering you at all. I've been laying low, moving on with my life, enjoying it. And stop trying to say that I'm living a bad life and you don't know nothing. And stop trying to say that I'm miserable and I'm not. And stop trying to say that I'm by myself and I'm not. Stop saying that I lost everything and I didn't. Stop saying that I'm homeless and I'm not. Stop saying all that stuff, because if in all actuality, I think it's you that's going through that. You're just deflecting. Anybody can smile in front of a camera and say, I'm living good. Dude, stop. Just leave me and my family alone once and for all. I confronted you 3 times. Just leave me alone. And we know how 3 of those times went. Just leave me alone, for real. Move on with your life. Tell your people stop texting my wife's phone. Tell them stop texting my phone. Stop playing on my phone. Leave me the hell alone. And get a life. If you want to be a rapper, go ahead and do you. I don't care anymore. I never cared. So, peace.